I got these for like
the victim in any
10,
scenario with the
15
care.
bucks at Walmart.
This topic
They're
was
made by
triggered by a specific
Sperry,
TikTok
Wild
where a
Sperry.
popular fat
And
liberationist reacted
like
to
I
a
said, they
sweet
got
video of
reps,
a little girl
they
reaching
got,
out her hand to another girl who seemed
time,
lonely or
and then
nervous
they got
as they
jumping
were
jacks,
doing the
squats,
performance.
push-ups,
The original
crunches, walking
video went viral.
lunges.
It was very cute, but of
All
course,
right, so
someone has to
here we
create
go.
issues where none
And we're
exist.
going to be listening
And
to
here
Cowboy
is someone doing
Combos
just that.
for the remainder of this funness. All right, let's see.
What? Some of you may have seen this video as it's been making the rounds on TikTok, but I don't think it's hit the fat side of TikTok yet. So
Uh-oh.
let's talk about it.
90
The purpose of
seconds
this video is
of
for the girl who made it to
crunches.
openly congratulate herself for taking the hand of the girl standing next to her in like some play or whatever they're doing. And it's implied that this girl's size or perhaps like outsider outcast status that she's been assigned based on the context of this video is what makes this like a good deed. I don't really think this child is fat, but she's definitely bigger than the other girls on the stage, and I think that plays hugely into the perception of this. The comments on that video, they're like, sometimes that's all it takes to save a life. Like
All right, let's get it.
they're taking it so seriously. They're not questioning it at all. They're just going right for the narrative that this girl needed love, needed help, needed something. And that's why it's such a big deal to do something as basic as hold her hand. When listen, they're in a play. You hold hands, you bow, you dance, you jump around. It's a play. She's doing the bare minimum that's expected. She's not necessarily going out of her way to like do this huge act of kindness on a stranger. And I really think the reason it's being perceived that way is because the girl is fatter than her. I would not even call that child fat, but you know, compared to everybody else on the stage, I guess. I just cannot believe we're so uncritical about something like this, and somebody can openly be like, I was such a good person for being nice to this girl who, based on her appearance, you know everything you need to know about her. You don't know anything about that situation, that person. They could have already been friends. You do not know that. And sorry, doing an act out of pity to the person that you assume must be sad and lonely and uncool because of their size or the way they look, that is not generous and good hearted. Because we can tell if somebody thinks that they need to be friends with me out of pity, I can tell. I know what their intention is because I'm not fucking stupid. I don't even know that is what was happening in the original video. For all we know, it could just be two friends holding hands, and that's all there is. And there isn't this layer of poor her, I'm gonna save her. But the fact that everybody assigned that to it, that speaks volumes. I think my favorite part about this video is her criticizing commenters in the original video for
Definitely not
taking
easy.
it too seriously.
All right.
And then she says people need to question it. Maybe I'm wrong, but going into deep questioning about this very benign video seems like you're taking it pretty
30
seriously.
seconds of push-ups.
Something else in this video proves is how much this group of people focus on body size
30
way
seconds
more
of
than any
push-ups.
other average person you have ever met. I bet you most people watching a cute video do not even have comparing the children's body sizes in their minds. They just saw a cute connection between two girls. It seems so rude, too, to be pointing out this child's weight as a got ya to the girl who was nice. Like, if someone saw me and assumed that people were only nice to me because they felt bad for me and my body, I would be pretty pissed. She again says people need to be more critical of the video and not assume that it was an act of kindness, but she said before not to take it too seriously. I'm confused. Also, the video was literally posted by the girl who reached out to the lonely girl's hand. If it was nothing but just a formality on stage, then wouldn't she know that and therefore not post it? She goes even further and starts telling the girl who did the nice act what she was
Just a little bit.
thinking. She assumes she only reached out because the other girl was fat and therefore instantly needing pity. How is it that this activist can go on and on about people not knowing the situation and then make a video acting like she knows the situation herself? It's hypocritical. She says she knows when people are being friendly out of pity, but given this extreme overreaction and assumption, I don't think she's very good at telling at all who is and isn't pitying her. She ends her rant with once again criticizing people for assuming this was a generous act instead of some rude act
All right, I'm
of
gonna do two
inflated
more.
ego and stereotyping and
And that'll be the end of it. I just wanted to
did you miss
showcase,
the whole part of the original video
you know, how
where the
fun
person who was actually there
the
said what
fitness
was
test can
happening,
be
which was
reaching
by
out to
yourself,
someone who was nervous
or
and needing a friend.
if you have a
It's
partner,
like if I posted a video of me playing
y'all
with
can
my
do them
dog.
together.
It said, "Hi, I'm playing with my dog."
Alright,
But
so
then
2
someone
more.
stitched it going off about how I could be a horrible owner and people shouldn't assume that I am
All
simply
right.
playing with my dog.
20
because
walking
my dog is
lunges.
using her as
20
a
reps.
her.
Walking lunges.
It's wild. And it doesn't end here. Someone commented on the TikTok I just showed you with, quote, "Actually, we were on stage dancing at a concert. I'm the girl. My name is Lily. And I was outcasted. ... It goes and continues past what is shown on the video, but basically this comment is coming from the girl who was in the video being reached out to. And the girl, Lily, is saying it was a great moment and not whatever this TikToker assumed about it. This is the TikToker's response.
Hi. I just got back from work and I'm so greasy, but I wanted to address this now. When I made that first video, I was lacking a lot of context, and thank you so much to Lily and Maddie, the girls who were in this video, for providing more context. I did not expect this video to get more than like 1,000 views, and that's no excuse, but please know that I did not intend this to be like a direct attack on you. I usually try to think before I speak, and in this case, I didn't. Another piece of context I was lacking was that the original poster of this video and all the girls in this video are only 15 now. I had no idea about that, and had I known, I would have handled this situation in a much different manner. Had I known that,
10
I might
push-ups.
not have chosen to make that video at all. I thought
Alright.
it would have been much less harsh,
Not a bad way to end it.
and I would have been much less petty.
Push-ups,
Lily has clarified that
10
there's not a
reps.
meaningful moment of where someone taking pity on a stranger. It was like a reconciling of a friendship that had
Alright.
already existed, but there was
These are
some
going to be
kind of like
strict,
very different than my
full
assumptions
range of
about the
motion since it's
situation,
only
also
10.
very different than most of the comments assumptions about the situation
Let's
on
get
the original video. And that is really what I intended to point out in the first video that I made. I wanted to say a lot of these comments are assuming this is somebody taking pity on somebody of lower social status, and that's not a cool assumption to make based on so little context. I will be private in my previous videos so that I don't send
Right.
this creator a bunch more hate.
So
now
that's
knowing
the
that she's
fitness
literally
dice.
10 years younger
Hope you
than
guys
me,
enjoyed it.
because no one
If you guys want me to
deserves
do this
that,
again
and I would
sometime,
never
just let me
sign it
know.
all the time. But if there's anything I want
Maybe
people to
next
take
time
away
I'll
from
do
that video, it's that
more than 4
sometimes
sets
we see a
or
situation
whatever.
with little to no context,
But
and our
I'll
brain
see you guys a little
puts
bit later when I do the live
I mean, mine
for
certainly did.
the Full
But
Swing
I think a lot
Challenge.
of the time, that narrative is
Peace.
something that we have seen in media or